अपने बच्चों की खातिर कभी न कभी हर माँ को रोना पड़ता है। कोई आंसू बहाकर रोती है और कोई आंसू पीकर।
A king misses his wife. She is Ganga, the mighty Indian river. He hasn't seen her in years and he longs for her company. He is strolling by the river when his eyes fall on a fisherwoman bathing in the river. She's naked and he's in La La Land. Her naked body gets on his mind like leech on a mud buffalo. He had to have her. So he walked up to the girl's father, who was living in a shed nearby. They were fishing folks. He went to ask the father for the girl's hand in marriage. The father politely refuses. The king booms in the tent. How dare you refuse a king? Your daughter will have all the comforts of this world. The old man meekly replies, I do agree, sire, but I have one wish. To see my legacy carried forth by my daughter. I don't have a son, so my daughter's son must bring my family name to the world and continue it. How will that happen when your elder son, who's not just more dreamy, his son will take the throne? My name will be destroyed. How so? Asked the king. See your son Bhishma? He'll have sons. Bhishma is the eldest. So his son will take the throne before my own grandson. My daughter's sons, they'll be forgotten. The king was heartbroken. This was bad. Very, very, very bad. How could he remove his own son from becoming an heir to his kingdom? So he sulked and sulked and sulked for days. When his son Bhishma came to know, he rode to meet his pop. What up, Dad? Said the young lad. Oh, whoa, take it easy, Gramps. What's the problem? I love her, man, but her dad won't let me marry her. Say some shit about you being next heir and all. Bhishma understood the situation, took that damn pledge, and said, I'll never marry and have kids of my own. Therefore, I will have no lineage. That's how the high-quality genetic material from Bhishma got lost in the family tree.
मैं बांझ हूँ, मेरा मर्द बाहर गांव गया है, मैंने पराये मर्द को दूर रखा। गलती तेरे रूप में है।
Where does this come from? In 19th century horse racing, if a jockey could remove his hands from the reins of the horse, put them down by his side, and just relax, because he's so far ahead, he's still going to win, he would be winning hands down.
Dating can be very dangerous. It can lead to marriage. The only route to a divorce.
It's 4 a.m. A train just passes by. You're up, she's up, too late to sleep, too early to get up. So let's make popcorn. And then some babies. This led to the explosion of population in a small town near Sydney, and the Australians named this train the baby train. This is an urban legend written by a folklorist, Bill Scott, who talks about a city that's a town very close to Sydney that had an unusually high birth rate, 3 times more than the rest of Australia. So the government was perplexed and they sent someone to investigate. And this is the reason he wrote that a train passes by the town, it stops at 4 in the morning to deliver mail, it blows its whistle, waking up everybody in the town, and since it's too late to go back to bed and too early to get up, the adults had to find some way to amuse themselves. Apparently, baby making was top of their agenda. I think it's on top of everybody's agenda.
Get inside.
The river need take the risk of entering the ocean, the unknown, because only then the fear will disappear and the river will know it's not about disappearing into the ocean, but becoming the ocean itself. I'm sorry to inform you, sir, that your wife's test results have been mixed up with another patient. We are not sure if she has COVID-19 or Alzheimer's. So what am I supposed to do now? I'd recommend taking her for a long walk and then leaving her. If she finds her way back to your home, don't open the door. Who discovered this can be food? Tetraodontidae. This is called a blowfish, a pufferfish, balloon fish. This is the fish that blows up when it feels threatened. In Japan, it's called fugu. In Korea, it's called bogeo. And in China, it's called hitun. These fishes have to be prepared by trained chefs who actually know which part of the food of the fish is safe to eat, because these fishes contain a toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is very toxic to most animals when eaten and can be fatal. How did they figure this out, that this is something that they can eat?
In actuality, all your little girl is doing is saying yoo-hoo to the hoo-hoo.
She's what?
Marching the penguin. Yah-yahing the sisterhood. Finding Nemo.
That was funny.
It's called gratification disorder. It's sort of a misnomer. If one was unable to gratify oneself, that would be a disorder.
Are you saying she's masturbating?
Just trying to be discreet. There's a child in the room.
Oh, this is horrifying.
Epilepsy is horrifying. Teach your girl about privacy and she'll be fine. Here you go.
Thank you.
You know, back in Victorian England, you could cane your wife. Yeah, that's right. You could cane your wife. But the thickness of the cane should not exceed the thickness of your thumb. That's the thumb rule. Wikipedia says that no such wife-beating English law ever existed. There is a possibility that it originated by an 18th century judge, Sir Francis Buller, who made a statement that a man may beat his wife with a stick no wider than his thumb. But they say there is no such official record of his statement. If you sleep with a dog, you'll wake up with fleas.